how's it going? I literally just got home probably about 2 hours ago. I haven't really unpacked yet, but I wanted to share some of the things I just purchased that are beauty related while I was traveling. So for my full-time real day job, I get to travel quite a bit to see clients all over the world. So this time I was in Washington, D.C. and Delaware, and Delaware has this great mall, and if you don't know, the state of Delaware actually is tax-free when it comes to shopping. So a shirt that is $20 is really $20, which is freaking amazing. Buying things at Sephora and the mall is just the best. No tax. If it's $20, it's $20. It's not $22 or $23, it's $20. So needless to say, I did a little bit of shopping and I brought back all of these goodies and I have them in my little Essie button pouch. So I'm gonna go through these and I wanna hear your thoughts on some of these things because these are not technically new products. There's probably one that's pretty new, but I really wanna hear your thoughts to see if you guys like these products and what you recommend using them for. So let me know and let's get started. You guys remember when I said that I was going to be buying more contouring kits and contour products? Well, yeah, it happened again. I finally picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour, and this is the light palette. So I have the light powder palette, and now I also have the cream one, and I'm so excited. I just used it a little bit to contour today. Nothing too intense, just wanted to test it out, set everything with a powder because I need to figure out how much this product will move around my face, especially since I'm more on the oily side. But it is just so pretty and I'm so excited to have this. I've heard a lot of good things in the beauty community about these cream contour kits. So I definitely want to try them out, play around with them and see maybe these are going to work better for me than the powder ones do because I tend to have drier skin right around where I would contour. So I think a powder kind of makes that even worse in my opinion. I think this cream will really work well for me and it applies like a dream. So this is one of the new lip glosses from the line. I think these just launched a few days ago in Macy's everywhere, if I'm not mistaken, and the color range was just absolutely gorgeous. I saw this color though, it's like a bright pink, and I thought I have to swatch that. I swatched it and holy pigmentation. This is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. It is so pigmented, it kind of fools you. You think you're wearing like a very glossy lipstick, and I'm just so impressed. The applicator is really nice and it allows for precise application, which you really need when you're going to be using a color that's bright like this. I think this is amazing. I've been wearing it for about 15 minutes probably, and it's very moisturizing. I love it. But like I said, I can't give a full review yet because I don't want to feel differently about it in an hour and tell you guys it was awesome. But definitely loving this so far. Next one, I actually just picked up because I was looking for concealers because I really do need a concealer of some sort for my under eye area. And I haven't really been loving anything really very much. I feel like everything creases. So I saw this, and this is Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer. There was such an amazing range of these, and I picked up the shade 3. It is so creamy, so moisturizing. It honestly slides under my eyes like a dream. I am loving this, and I only used this morning before I got to the airport in Washington, D.C., and then I showered and reapplied my makeup right now, and this is incredible. I can't believe more people haven't talked about this. Everyone talks about the contour kits and the lipsticks lately. Why have I not heard about this concealer? This is the best thing I've ever tried from Anastasia Beverly Hills, better than the Brow Wiz. I'm just so excited. This is incredible. So I've been in love with it for the past 15 hours. It's been a really long day, let me tell you. But totally loving that and definitely recommend it. This is the Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Brush. Oh my gosh. This is why my foundation has not been flawless my whole life. This brush was missing. in my life. This brush is better than any brush I have in my collection. You guys have seen pictures of, 50 brushes that I put in a cup, and I've got more brushes in other places. Nothing beats this brush. I mean, honestly, I put my makeup on this morning and just now, and it's freaking amazing. The next thing is the bareMinerals Primetime Foundation Primer, and this is the Neutralizing one. The sales associate at Macy's kind of helped me pick a few things. She helped me find the concealer in my correct shade, and then I asked her, what do you recommend for redness? And she said that she uses this and it completely neutralizes her face and makes the redness go away. So I said, you know what, throw it in the bag. I'll try it out and see how it works for me, because I have been noticing that when I travel, especially to cold destinations, and 40 degrees on the East Coast is cold for me. I live in Arizona, so 40 degrees, too cold for your girl. And my face just turns like a bright cherry red so easily, and it's such a bummer because I'll put on foundation and then an hour later I have red skin, literally. So I really was looking for something that would help me with the redness on my face. So I'm thinking this may do the trick. It's a really tiny bottle and I think it was $20. So I'm hoping that this really does help, but we'll see. I mean, it was recommended, we'll see what happens. And kind of going on to that anti-redness theme, I also picked up this Pixi Redness Reducing Primer. There was a Target in this mall and they have this entire line, and I've heard a lot about Pixi, so I decided to explore that particular line because everything else I can get locally. I can find, Rimmel and Maybelline and all that stuff, but this one is not in any of the Targets in my neighborhoods, so I definitely wanted to try a few things from the line. But this is the Redness Reducing Primer, so I'm trying to see which one I like better. Is it gonna be bareMinerals or is it gonna be Pixi? Which one is it gonna be? We'll find out which one works better, won't we? Now, the next one is a eyeshadow palette, also by Pixi, and this is the Copper Peach palette, and it is just filled with absolutely gorgeous neutral brown copper tan shades that are just perfect for an everyday look. Black eyeliner from Pixi. I've heard a lot of people say that this is just the longest lasting black eyeliner they've ever tried. So I'm thinking that I will like this. I don't really like pencils that have to be sharpened. I'm just not into that whole old school thing. I need something that twists, because sharpening, I mean, you gotta have a sharpener. What if you don't have the sharpener with you? You're just like screwed, But it's their Endless Silky Eye Pen. It looks really nice. I swatched the one in the store and it felt so silky and smooth and just applied like a dream. That was a large ass bee out there. Damn. Glad the windows are closed. Whew. This next one is called an Eye Bright Kit, and it's got 4 different formulas in here. They all serve different purposes, but they're all essentially supposed to brighten the eye area, which I am desperately in need of because I've noticed that I've got dark circles and bags under my eye. But I haven't heard anything about this from anyone. I just saw it and I thought it looked interesting, so I was like, I'm gonna grab that, we're gonna try this, see how it works out, see if I'll recommend it to anybody. So looking forward to trying that. If it works out, maybe I'll let you guys know about it. Okay, that's it for me, guys. Hopefully this is a super quick video for you, just to let you know some of the new things I've tried out. If you have any of these things or are planning to get them, let me know in the comments below. I want to know what you guys know. I want to see how you use these things, especially that eye brightener kit from Pixi. If you have that, you hit me up and you let me know how you're liking it. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!